tough times, y'all. It's some tough times, and clearly not even the actors and everything are doing too well. All right, but let's get into this housing foolishness stuff, y'all, because we got some things to talk about. Now, this one is crazy. All right, all of it's crazy, of course, but this one crazy. All right. This is as of 4 days ago. I saw this while I was on vacation. I said, what the F? Plainfield apartment buildings condemned, displacing hundreds, y'all.
New Jersey residents are now homeless after their apartment building in Plainfield. Those buildings were condemned.
The city says that they weren't aware of the state of disrepair until this week. CBS 2's Doug Williams reports.
Can I just say that this newscast just don't care? And this is New York. This guy ain't got a line to save his life. This outfit definitely came off the rack. And girl, you could do better too. I'm just saying, all right? Maybe it's just me. It's New York. Shouldn't they be looking a little better than this? I don't know. Sorry, y'all.
Williams reports.
Residents of 501 and 515 West 7th Street in Plainfield were told they had less than 24 hours.
Y'all, here we go again. Here we go again. Y'all, what is going on right now? Hello, Bueller. What is going on right now?
They had less than 24 hours to pack up and leave after the buildings were deemed unsafe by the city.
So we living in a place where there ain't no window. The window has been busted out too. I'm assuming this window is up. This don't look good at all. This where we living? This where we living? This where we fighting to stay? Not again, y'all. Not again. Uninhabitable, y'all. It's condemned. It's condemned. Someone had to come in and say condemned to you. I'm sorry, y'all. No judging. No judging.
By the city.
Broken windows, poor ventilation in kitchens, and uncapped gas conductors that were active fire hazards.
Apartment complex.
Okay, so I don't know what a gas conductor is, y'all, but I got to tell you, it don't sound good. So the uncapped gas conductor, y'all, some man, please let me know what the hell that is, all right? And it was uncapped, and they still want to live there. Okay. This is the mayor, I believe. Sound like a foreigner. All right. Shout out to the non-FBAs. All right.
Unsafe by the city.
Broken windows, poor ventilation in kitchens, and uncapped gas conductors that were active fire hazards.
Apartment complexes of this size are inspected by the state every 5 years. The latest inspection last year resulted in 235 violations.
We not gonna gloss by this, y'all. No way. How you cooking here? Someone tell me how you are cooking. The damn stove look like if it opens, it's gonna hit the damn wall. How, Sway? Is this a real window? What is this? What is this? It's peanut butter in the window. What is going on right now? What is this right here? What is this? Is this where the gas conductor is supposed to be or whatever? Look. Y'all. What? Shout out to Amazon. He said that means that the building is going to blow up. Kablooey. It's the bomb, not Dom. This is the bomb.not.com. You crazy. Okay. All right. So you need a cap on it is the bottom line. All right. We just had, from what I understand, a building blow up in Pennsylvania because of gas or something like that. All right. So it's probably important to have. All right. But this is not a kitchen. I don't know what this is. Is this a closet? Is this a closet and they push the kitchen supplies into it? This is a sin, y'all. This is a sin. Shout out to Blade Daywalker. Thank you, honey. He said it's an uncapped gas conductor is the stove pilot. So yes, it is waiting to go kablooey. Oh Lord, Lord help the people. Lord, 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 Lord help the people.
In 235 violations. Mayor Mapp says those.
Is this y'all's toilet? Is this y'all's bathroom? What are we making repairs? What are we doing? What y'all look at the inside. Oh no. You don't know. You can't judge. You don't know. Let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you what I do know. I know that I'm not living here. I know that I'm not fighting to live here. You don't know. Karma could come. Karma. You're absolutely right. It could. You're absolutely right. But I don't think that's the situation right here. Why are people fighting to stay here? Why are you giving anyone money to stay here? Why are you not making plans to leave? Why are you not working out an exit strategy? Why is it that you would bring kids up into this? Why is it that you would live this way? Why is it that you don't know about gas conductor, blah, 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 that uncapped gas conductor? Shout out to Blade. How come you don't know about uncapped gas conductor? So you tell me you don't smell gas, I would assume. So you think that you walked into here that this is normal? Why wouldn't you clean this up? Just say that this is like, it could have came from the ceiling though. Why wouldn't you clean this up? So this is how you're living. That we are not the same. That's how you're living. That could be swept up. That toilet could be daggone cleaned. You could paint this whole place to try to make, that's the other thing, y'all. Let me get this rant out and then I will go move on. Everybody always waiting for the damn landlord who is trash, okay? I'm not taking up for no landlord right now, okay? I'm not doing it. What I'm saying is that where is your responsibility to improve where it is that you are? If you're okay with living there until someone tells you that you can't, that ain't on nobody but you. So you're okay with this, in my opinion. You're okay with this. Be okay with it. We do not care. It look half damn crazy to me. And you're telling me that you can't clean this toilet? That ain't got nothing to do with this landlord. Just say that the ceiling did fall in and that's what this crap is on the floor in this picture, right? So you couldn't sweep that up. So you telling me that you couldn't sweep that up and put it in the daggone trash can and put it on up out of here? You telling me that you can't clean that daggone toilet? Is the toilet not working? Like, what is going on? This, and y'all allow this picture to go out like this? This looks half damn crazy, all right? Shout out to Blade for another 5. He said, I have that tent for rent. The gas conductor is capped, not the tent for rent. You're crazy. The funny thing is that I think it's come to that, honestly. The funny thing is, not really funny, is that I think it came to that. But, ooh, all right, there we go.
Violations. Mayor Mapp says those violations were not communicated to the city, and it was only after a tenant complained that they took action. The mayor says the city can now only provide temporary housing for about 5 days.
We don't have anywhere to go.
I have nowhere to live now, and I don't know what to do.
One tenant we spoke to said the rent was increased in the month of August and that he generally paid by check. He would notice that the landlords would always cash those checks from the 10th to the 15th of each month. But he noticed that this month, those checks were cashed on the 8th, just a day before everyone was told they had to leave the building.
You are missing the point. Safety comes first.
As for the owners,
that mayor said, you're not going to come here and disrupt nothing. I'm doing this for your own daggone good. You over here fighting to stay in the daggone squalor. I'm trying to help your ass out. So would you rather stay there, wait for the uncapped gas, blah, 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 to explode allegedly, and then y'all gonna be looking at me again? You can't win for losing. It's always something. You want to sit up here and be mad at the mayor like he did something to it. The daggone violations weren't reported, so it sounds like it's someplace in government, of course. These are more people, in my opinion. Depending on the government, you calling the landlord. You calling the landlord. He ain't getting no answer. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't coming over. I'm just saying he. He ain't coming over. He ain't trying to fix. He ain't trying to answer. He ain't doing nothing, right? And yet you still paying the rent too? Did you read that landlord-tenant agreement? You trying to tell me that you couldn't take pictures of all that, go down to the courthouse, file your complaint, say you're not paying rent, ask the judge to give you or whatever they give you, and then they hold the money until till the place is fixed. So y'all couldn't do none of that? But now you want to come down here at the mayor and start yelling at him? I'm trying to understand when adults adult. And these ain't even you Negroes, okay? So I guess y'all getting a day off today, all right? These could be asylum seekers, but I'm thinking not, since they've been paying for years, all right? These are Hispanics today. Y'all can get it too. Y'all looking half damn crazy. Okay? Y'all supposed to be smarter than this. Come on now. You gonna sit there and just call the daggone landlord who you know damn well ain't gonna fix nothing. He ain't been fixing nothing. He ain't gonna fix nothing. He wouldn't be getting sugar honey iced tea from me. Shout out to Kevin, the software tester in the building. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you. He said there's gain on the toilet. Yeah, gaining some sort of STI, STD, a VD or something. That's what you're gaining over there. A mess, a hot effing mess, child. I can't. Just thinking about it, just looking at it, I'm feeling like icky. Sheesh. Shout out to the squeegee kid for another 5. He says, look at these conditions, but every Kendrick call. But every Kendrick caller, he got to be able to take care of himself. And these are the places that they be saying. Shout out to y'all if you saw the Kendrick video I put out earlier. If you did not, make sure you take a look at it after this live stream is over, because y'all ain't nothing changed with that. I see either, child.
Point. Safety comes first.
As for the owners, their names appear on the website of the Cyclone Investment Group. The mayor saying those same owners have now had 4 out of their 6 buildings in the area condemned. In a statement, the owners tell us, we are doing everything possible to return our tenants to their homes as...
Somebody lying. They ain't trying to return nobody no damn where. Save it.
as quickly, safely, and responsibly as possible. Building tenant Jose Menjivar says he's been reporting his apartment's condition to landlords for over a year and never heard anything back. Now he
has been reporting his conditions for over a year. Living, look at this. Look at it. Y'all, what? A year? That's a man. Child, what is going on? Oh, look, this is the most decent shot we've seen. Shout out to the raid. This is the most decent shot we have seen, and this looks like shit too. Sorry, y'all. This looks like complete and utter shit. Whoo! He's been complaining for a year, y'all, and nothing has changed, and you still calling, and you surprised this where you at? You didn't see it getting worse? What was he thinking?
never heard anything back. Now his family has to pack up and leave with nowhere to go.
Oh, hell no. Not another one of these, y'all. Not another one of these, y'all. Is this rocks? What? It's not funny. I'm not laughing at them, but this is so dumb, y'all. This is so dumb. Y'all remember when we did the video where the lady, it was all filled up, like maybe it won't drain. That's why they got this toilet plunger in here, right? And they said they had to oh shit. They said they had to shower by standing on their feet on each side of the tubs to not put themselves into the water. I can't do it. I cannot do this. Shout out to y'all saying bye, Shaquandra. I can't wait to clip it. Bye, Shaquandra, because this is half damn crazy, y'all. What are we doing right now? Come on, Hispanics. Come on, Hispanics. Y'all got to do better. Come on now. This is a mess. This is a ride. This is the ride to the curtain in the... Oh, Lord, help the people.
In Plainfield, New Jersey, Doug Williams.
Wait, is the water running too? It's not funny.
Plainfield, New Jersey, Doug Williams, CBS 2 News.
Now, state officials confirm violations are only issued to building owners, not the city, and that the state is working in coordination with Plainfield to help those who have been displaced.
Thanks for the help, child. Thanks for the help. So that was 4 days ago, y'all. So now, 3 days ago, here is the update.
News out of Plainfield, New Jersey, where residents of a condemned building have been ordered to get out by this afternoon. Building inspectors are now on the scene at West 7th Street. CBS News' Elijah Westbrook is live in Plainfield. Elijah?
That's right, Cindy. Well, we are learning new information this morning that residents now have until 3 p.m. to vacate their apartments inside of this building here. In fact, some of the vacate orders are posted on that doorway there. And also out front, you can see some of these state inspectors who came back, who were going inside of this building here. Now, let's go ahead and swing you around this way. On the other side of this property here is another building, by the way, that is under the same management company. And just about an hour ago, state inspectors went inside to check on conditions there. Now, here's fresh.
Yeah. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. I hope she's pregnant. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. This is not a good look, child. None of this is a good look. But then again, I hope you're not pregnant. You was gonna bring a baby up into this. You was gonna bring a baby up into this. I mean, I know they wasn't expecting it, but they down bad over here in Jersey. Shout out to Plainfield and shout out to Blade for another 10. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. He said, oh, the weather outside is frightful. Oh, I know the song. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire here is delightful. So since say some homeless hoes, let us know, let us know, let us know. This is winter is continuing to be here. Okay. Shout out to Blade Daywalker. I know I messed that all up. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button. This is a mess. This is a mess. Whoo, child, they trying to stay here.
On conditions there. Now, here's fresh video from this morning showing some signs in the building, most of them in Spanish, alerting people of that vacate order we were telling you about. Now, I tried to speak with one of the inspectors about what's next, and he told me he couldn't give me much information other than that they were called here to do a routine examination. This all comes as the city of Plainfield deemed all 49 apartments at 501 West 7th Street unlivable.
They just want to continue to show us this, don't they? They just want to continue to show us this. Oh, Lord. So we saw this hole, okay?
All 49 apartments at...
I wonder if that's what the wall is supposed to look like. So this is the inside of the shower. Is it supposed to look like that?
501 West 7th Street.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Is that supposed to be on the floor? Is that supposed to be on the floor? So we gonna sweep that up? You got the mat on the ain't that a radiator? That shouldn't be there. I'm thinking this is hot. Come on now. Come on now, y'all. Y'all need to. Is this a door? Child.
7th Street unlivable following months of complaints about living conditions. Now, the mayor says the state
this is
has
a different tub. So all the oh no, it's the same tub. So they must have got the water to run out. There's the plunger, and here is the same what is this? The rod. This is the same rod. Okay. The plunger fell over, I guess, once the water got out. All right. And it's still, but where does this come from? I guess it comes from the ceiling. So every day more and more drops into here and you didn't clean it out. Like what? Y'all.
Over 200 violations last summer that were never addressed, including holes in the ceiling.
This a different kitchen, quote unquote. Shut up to Lauren. Is this an episode of Hoarders? There's not even a bunch of crap in here. That's the thing. It's just trash. Oh, Lord. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Leaks, even mold. Well, here's a woman I just spoke to who describes what she's been going through. Luckily, she has a place to temporarily move to while this all unfolds.
Girl, you pregnant
There's a
too?
lot of people that really don't have anywhere to go. So then, you know, a lot of people are stuck. They don't have money. They don't have, you know, so it's a hard situation. It's unfair. No one, you know, knew that this was going to happen. So of course, no one had a plan.
No one knew this was going to happen. So nobody had a plan. It's not fair. What did she think was about to happen with this mess? So that's why I be saying they like it. You like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. So you want to live like this in these places, in that mess, and then turn around and say nobody had a plan. So y'all just wanted to stay there then. That's what I'm talking about. They be fighting to stay. That's effing crazy, y'all. Won't clean up, won't sweep up, won't clean the daggone toilet. Buy some damn Drano. Maybe that will help or something. Did you try that? I just have a feeling that stuff probably wasn't tried. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, that's all the answers, but you got to do something to improve your own. And if you're not interested in improving your own, what the hell are the rest of us supposed to do about that? I can't have no empathy here. I can't do it.
And I feel like the city of Plainfield should have known, you know, to at least have a plan in place for all of us.
The city of Plainfield should have had a plan in place for all these adults. How dare they not have a plan in place? So you don't have a plan in place for your adult self and your kids, but the state should have had a plan in place for you. Got it. Sounding very familiar. Okay. Half damn crazy. Shout out to Blade for another 2. He said, bet the rent was $3,000 up. It probably was, right? Half damn crazy, okay? Because I just have a feeling it wasn't $500. I could be wrong. They said they just raised the rent too. So y'all stayed. So you get the option, you know, on when they're going to raise the rent, whether you're going to stay and agree to it or not. So y'all agreed to stay and be a part of it. But then you're going to turn around and say that the city of Plainfield should have had a plan for you as an adult. Whoo, child, you cannot make it up. You know what? It's not even about Black people, but rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, because yet again, he has been proven right.
You cannot make this shit up.
Have a plan in place for all of us.
And you really feel for those residents. Now, for many, rent apparently has already been paid for this month, but tenants tell CBS the landlord told them they will not be getting their rent money back. Now,
this landlord is a number. I don't want to say what I want to say. This landlord ain't it. She definitely a slumlord, okay? He said, I do not care, okay? But guess what? This wasn't the first time that he showed himself to be this way, okay? And yet they stayed. You don't give your hard-earned money. You go out and you work every day. You go out there and you got kids. You go out there and you trying to make the best and do the best that you possibly can. And then you got to come home to that bullshit. And then the daggone landlord is going to take your money at the beginning of the month and cash it real quick and say, nah, I ain't giving you no money back. Good luck to you. You knew what it was. That landlord saying the same thing I said. Well, you've been living there all this daggone time. What happened? What's the problem now?
the property owners said that they have severed ties with the management company, which they put in charge of maintenance. But according to the city, those owners also own 3 other buildings here in Plainfield that were recently deemed unlivable. Now, in a statement that's probably right there on your screen, the building owners say, quote, "We are doing everything possible to return our tenants to their homes as quickly, safely, and responsibly as possible." And again, back out here live, residents have until 3 p.m. to vacate that building we were just showing you. Of course, we will continue to monitor this situation and bring you the very latest. And we're live.
What's the monitoring going to do for them people, though? Again, they'll sit up here and they'll talk about you and put you on their daggone TVs and everything, but maybe they're waiting for the GoFundMe or something. I don't know, child. But you thought it was over? All right, this is as of 2 days ago, y'all. 2 days ago.
Nightmare for dozens of residents forced out of their homes with only a day's notice. City inspectors condemned the building on Tuesday after they say they found gas leaks. sewage leaks, mold, and other dangerous conditions. With only 24 hours notice, those families are now scrambling for a place to live as the city looks to crack down on the landlord and its other buildings. Ted Goldberg spoke to a longtime resident and the mayor about what city and volunteers are doing to support these families in their sudden time of need.
They're getting some support. They're getting some support. Shout out to the asylum seekers.
I couldn't believe it, really, but I ain't panic at that point.
Jacqueline Green doesn't care about the remaining 8 months of her lease since her apartment.
Jackie don't care about the remaining portion of her lease. You shouldn't care. I believe it's null and void now that the building is condemned. See, y'all, this is what I be talking about. Come on now. She gonna say, I'm not concerned with the rest of my lease. Ma'am, the building is condemned. Your lease is null and void. Come on now. We ain't got no clue. We got no clues, y'all.
The building has been condemned by the city of Plainfield. She's lived at 501 West 7th Street for 32 years and blamed.
You can't tell her. She doesn't have to buy a home. She can rent if she wants to. 32 years. I don't even have a child that old yet. 32 years renting at this place. 32 damn years here. Oh my God. This is Negro. Okay. This is colored. Okay. This is a colored now we talking about. All right. So listen, you Spanish people, shout out to y'all, but I'm not Spanish. So I don't give a damn. But this is a Negro, okay? 32 years, and then someone will say, you can't tell her. You don't know. Everyone doesn't want to own. You don't know. Well, here's the thing. If you just renting, you ain't got nothing saved after 32 years, nothing to move on, move forward, put together, nothing. You don't know nobody? Okay, ma'am.
7th Street for 32 years and blames the current landlord for issues in the building and says they're a far cry from her previous landlord.
Anything that happened, they will come right in and fix everything. They just sold the building last year to these people. I've been calling the maintenance people and they don't even call back. They don't pick up.
Pause. Okay. She said that only a year ago did the transfer from one owner to the next happen. So everything was all good in the hood prior to the last owner change. Okay. So does that mean that all them holes, the gas cap cover, the sewage backup, the sewage in the tub, the poop in the toilet, the crap on the floor. So all that happened in the last year. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying right now? Something just ain't right.
Or if they pick up, they say, well, we're busy. We got people ahead of you and all this kind of nonsense.
These pictures came from a city inspection earlier this week. Some residents complained about mold and sewage leaks. Green had problems with her bathroom.
I couldn't flush the toilet. 3 o'clock.
It's always mold. It's always mold, right? That's that silent killer. And everybody seems to know about it, but you still want to stay here. You still stay here. You're trying to stay here. You're fighting to stay here. And you know you're living with mold, right? I guess because now eyes is all on it, they think that they're going to get some sort of a reprieve. So we all know what's about to happen. They all going to redo. They're going to sell or rent for probably triple the price.
What kind of nonsense.
These pictures came from a city inspection earlier this week. Some residents complained about mold and sewage leaks. Green had problems with her bathroom.
I couldn't flush the toilet. 3 o'clock in the morning last week, I heard this noise and my bathroom flooded out. The pipe burst in the bathroom.
I don't think there can be any justification for the conditions that exist in this building.
Plainfield Mayor Adrian Mapp says the landlord, Cyclone West 84 LLC, has had 3 other buildings condemned in the city of Plainfield this year alone.
Anytime.
Somebody need to clearly find this landlord. I mean, I don't know how all that that work? But clearly he need to not be in the landlord in business, and he shouldn't be able to get a license if you need one or whatever you need in order to rent, because he is a straight up slumlord. But like I've been told before, there's always some place that someone is willing to live. And that is clearly the truth.
And we receive a complaint, regardless of whose responsibility it is to inspect. If we receive a complaint from tenants, we have to go in. And we went in, and the conditions that we found were deplorable.
Some residents were angry to see a condemnation sticker on their building and were only given 24 hours to find a new home. Some families had to stay at the Plainfield Performing Arts Center until a hotel could be found. But Mayor Mapp says a day's notice is standard operating procedure for an unsafe building.
Well, with a condemnation, a condemned building, that would make sense. How long would you want to have 60 days in a condemned building and then it falls on top of you and then you're gonna be suing? Like, that makes sense. You guys to go. Remember the ones we looked at about a week and a half ago or so, where the water wasn't being paid or something like that. And if the water shut off, they had to go, and they was all upset. But the people tried to pay as much as they could. But of course, they wasn't getting rents because of COVID. It's a vicious cycle, of course. They just like, child, you said it was condemned, but child, we're going to stay here. We're going to take our chance with the gas unkept conductor, okay? It'll be all right. We promise not to turn on the stove, child. It'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
It is 24 hours because of the enormity of the horrible conditions that were found. And especially,
even I know that.
We found conditions where there were no shut-off gas valves, and there was a leak from one of the stoves. And those conditions require immediate evacuation.
Union County groups gave out food and supplies at a resource fair in downtown Plainfield today, offering mental health services and laundry for anyone who needed it. Mayor Mapp says there's no timeline for people to move back in. It could be days, weeks, or even months.
Residents will only be able to move back in once the violations have been abated. Our inspections department conducts an inspection of the building and find the conditions to have been abated to the point where it is safe for residents to move back in.
Sorry, y'all. I said that I like the mayor. I said the mayor got some common sense. Shout out to the mayor. Keep him. They don't like him, but keep him. All right. But you think that these people are going to be looking for a new place to go? Do you think that they're going to be looking for a new place to live? Or do you think that they're going to be sitting around waiting for the landlord to fix it next weekend so that they can move back in the weekend thereafter? I just have a feeling that's going to be the latter. And then they're going to be sitting around in that van or wherever they staying temporarily. And then they're going to be disappointed and mad because they're not going to take care of the problems quickly. Or when they do take care of it, it's going to be take the whole building down, redo it, raise the rent. I'm just saying. I would be out there trying to be like, so I need somebody to make sure that I get something to sign that says that I don't owe the rest of this money on this lease because I'm about to find someplace else to go. That's what I would be doing, but that's just me.
I will never come back to this building, especially.
Shout out to you, ma'am. After 32 years, you finally got a clue. I got to give her real claps on that. You go, lady. Good girl.
As long as these people are owning it.
Cyclone West 8.
So in other words, I got to take the claps back. So it's only if this the same landlord. So if they sell it to someone else, then she'll come back to this. Child, you can't make it up.
84 LLC did not respond to our request for comment. The city of Plainfield is inspecting more buildings in the complex next week, which could lead to more buildings being condemned and more people searching for a place to live. In Plainfield, I'm Ted Goldberg, NJ Spotlight.
Shout out to Ted Goldberg. This station here sucks too. Sorry, they're a little boring. I'll just call it that. But good luck to those people. If I see anything, because that's a big story in our area. So if I see anything, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. But I'm telling you, them people gonna sit around and wait. They are waiting for them to come through and fix those places so they can move back in. Watch. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. Moving on.